The biggest thing probably was coming into camp in shape. And I got in shape for an Ultimate Fighter starting in November, and then I went through that like a mini camp for 7 weeks. It took 3 weeks just working out, doing stuff, and I was just doing strength training. Didn't take the time off to do other things and relax. I took the time off to still train and do off-season type training, and I think that's the biggest difference for me. I've been training kind of constantly since that bet with Dana for 10 grand to get down to 215 from, I think I was up to 234. I say 234, but it's probably closer to 238, 40 somewhere. But since then, I've been keeping my weight down and turning into camp. I've been pretty much in a training camp type thing since November. So, as far as I was doing off-season lifting, off-season stuff, and rather than taking time to go out and enjoy life. He's always in great shape, and I expect him to show up ready to go and ready for me. And he knew what he was getting into when he took the fight, so he'll be ready for me. So I'm be ready for him. It's going to be fun. It'll be good for the fans. It's going to be a fun fight. I think it was disappointing he did that whole thing altogether. He knew going into the show that he might have to have neck surgery. He should have got found out and decided whether or not he was going to have neck surgery or he was going to fight before he got on the show. Because it kind of wasted our time. As far as they could have put someone else in his spot, give someone else the attention, and build for pay-per-view for somebody else.
When did you start hearing about it?
Well, he said something that same day he was calling me an alcoholic. He said something to somebody about it. I'm not going to fight him unless I'm 100%. And a week after that, I heard from some of his guys, they started saying he might have to have neck surgery before. He was saying, I think they added on the show, him talking to the guys. I think that must have happened in week 1 because they take stuff a little out of context sometimes on those shows. Because they told me in week 1 that he was talking about getting neck surgery. And the thing is, I never expected him to fight me. If he find an excuse, find a reason not to. And really, as a fight and a career as a fighter, I have nothing to prove with him. I got nothing. I'm not interested in a fight with him. If I didn't dislike him so much, I'd be worried about taking a fight with him because the motivation factor for training, there is none. I knocked him out twice. I hammered him twice. There's nothing he can do to me. When we trained together before that, back in the past, I hammered him every time we trained. So it's not like he doesn't want to do anything to me. So there was no thing there. But I do still say if he comes back after making me go through the show with him, he needs to fight me when he comes back. So he shouldn't be able to duck out of that.